Good morning, everyone. Hi, moms, dads, hi, babies. Welcome to Baby and Me Yoga today. Hope you have a yoga mat with you. If you have yoga blocks, great. If not, that's okay. Hope everybody's having a great day. We're going to get started. I'm sitting up on a bolster. You don't have to be. You can be flat on your mat. We're going to lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders, just resting your palms down onto your thighs. You can close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so, or just keep your eyes on your baby. Just feeling heaviness through the body. Giving yourself time to arrive on your mat and time to check in with yourself. Super important as we care for our families, and we have our families with us most of the day, demanding our attention and time. So this morning we're going to check in with ourselves and just see how we're feeling physically, emotionally, giving ourselves complete permission to feel whatever it is that's coming up. And then starting to slow our breathing as we inhale and exhale through the nose. Letting all of our attention and awareness come to our breath. And even if you're watching baby move around you, you can still bring a little bit more awareness to your breathing. And starting to bring more mindfulness to your day. If you're like me, you've been pretty busy and just caring for others, that I have to remind myself often to be in the moment. It definitely helps with my mood, my stress and anxiety. So really important to not think forward and think about, how long are we going to be living in our homes with all of our family members. Just taking it moment by moment, day by day. We'll use some mantras later for ourselves to maybe take into our lives. So start to feel your inhale open up the side body a little bit more. We're going to work the areas of calm and stress today and just kind of create some movement. So feeling your belly, your ribs, your back expand with each inhale breath. And exhale to soften and release. Let's take 2 more breaths. Good, 1 more inhale. And exhale it out. And if your eyes are closed, you can open them. This is a playful practice, so feel free to interact with your baby as we go through. But we're going to just start tilting the head from side to side. If your baby is around 8 to 12 months, they may start to imitate you a little bit, which is wonderful. If they're younger than that, they might just stare and enjoy how you're entertaining them, which is cool too. Okay, let's bring the head back to center. Let's take chin to chest. And let's drop the head back. And chin to chest. And drop the head back. And then bring your head back to center. Let's take a side bend, reaching one arm up and over, pushing your hips away from your fingertips, gaze underneath. And now take really big breaths into the side body and just notice where the tension is. Exhale to release a little bit of it away. Let's take 1 more breath. And come all the way up. Let's go to the other side, reaching up and over, gaze up underneath your arm. Good, 1 more here. And then we can slowly come all the way back to center. Let's bring our hands out in front. Keep your hips heavy. And we can walk or slide our arms out. Maybe if baby's out there, give them a little tickle. Let them know you're still close by. Feel your hips reaching back. Little stretch through the low back area. Don't force it. And then walk your hands all the way back. Let's rest our palms onto our thighs. Let's do a big roll of the torso. Good, staying nice and loose here. Let's go the other way. stuff. One more circle. And then we'll come all the way back up to center. Let's bring our forearms together out in front. Tuck your right elbow into your left, wrap your wrists. Keep your shoulders relaxed, and we're gonna lift our arms up and away. You can gaze just past your forearms, kind of getting your upper back muscles stretched out, lengthened. Good, and then let's unravel here. Let's come to cactus for a stretch through the chest, lift your gaze. Let's come back together, tuck your left into your right, wrap the wrists, and lift them up and away. Excellent, lower them down, unwrap. One more time, open up. From here, let's interlace our hands behind us, stretch out through the chest. Lift your gaze up for a couple breaths. Good, let's take a twist before we move on. So let's take one arm across, relax your shoulders. Inhale to create length through the spine. Exhale, look around over your back shoulder. Good, let's come all the way around forward. We'll go the other way, create length, relax, and twist. Good, let's come all the way back to center. So let's shift to hands and knees. So if you need to, you can move things off your mat. If you need to pad your knees, usually I recommend a blanket coming to your mat for some little extra cushion, or if you're on carpet, maybe you don't need that. Start with a sway from side to side. We're gonna start getting into some animal sounds here. Keep trying to convince my cats to join me, but I think they're a bit camera shy. Who knows, maybe they'll join. Let's come back to center. We're gonna do some cow pose and some cat pose. Let's hear your loudest sound effects. On your inhale, we're in cow pose. Let the belly drop. We lift the gaze. We say moo. As you exhale, pull your belly button back. Press the ground away. We say meow. Inhale, and we've got moo like a cow. Exhale, meow like a cat. Maybe if we do it a bit louder, my cats will come. Inhale again, moo. And exhale. Good stuff. Let's come back to center. We're going to take one leg out behind us with your toes curled under. Let's just push weight into the heel, getting a little calf stretch. Good stuff. We're going to come back forward. We're going to lift that leg up, pressing out through the heel. Draw your low ribs in, and when you're ready, take your opposite arm and extend out through your fingers. You can wiggle those fingers and toes if you want. That gets baby's attention. Good, let's lower the hand down, lower the knee down. We'll take the other leg back, toes curled under. Just enjoy that stretch first. Good, let's lean forward. We're gonna lift that leg up, making that leg super strong. Draw ribs in, take opposite arm out. Wiggle fingers and toes, or maybe do some ankle circles. Those feel good. Good, lower your hand down, lower your knee down. Now we're gonna take our hands further out and wide, spreading our fingers, pressing down through our base knuckles. Curl your toes under and lean back. We're gonna make our way into downward facing dog. Rough, 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 maybe making some doggy sounds, and then pedaling your legs out. One at a time. Shifting your weight from side to side. This is one of those poses babies like to copy when they get old enough. Good, let's come into a child's pose. So knees wide, big toes together, sink your hips back. Rest your forehead and your elbows, soften through your neck and shoulders. Take some nice deep breaths here. Breathing once again into the side and the back body. Let's hold for 2 more breaths. Good, when you're ready, let's come back into downward facing dog. Hopefully you have a bit of space behind you. We're gonna do a little bit of movement and flowing here to warm up our bodies. So we're gonna take the right leg and we're gonna sweep it back behind. So be careful, watch for the wall or watch for your baby. And then we're gonna pull that knee in towards our chest as we come forward to plank pose. Kind of pushing off our hands. Let's take that leg back again, extend it. Come forward, pull belly button back towards the spine. Good, let's do this one more time. And then we'll come forward. And let's take that leg back. Lower it down, rock from side to side, do a child's pose at any time if you need it. And let's do that with the other leg. So we're going to sweep it back. Knee comes to your chest, come forward, gaze forward as well. Take it all the way back. Excellent, come forward. Good, one more. And come forward. Excellent, let's lower down. If you have anything on your mat, move it out of the way. And let's take little tiny steps with our feet, traveling up towards our hands. As you get closer, we're going to come to a ragdoll pose. So soften your knees, let your torso drape, let your head hang, maybe holding opposite elbows, and sway a bit from side to side. Good stuff. Let's come back to center. We're going to release our elbows. Let's inhale, slowly rise up, getting nice and tall. Reach towards the sky, palms together. Exhale, hands down. Good. Okay, let's think about our posture. We're going to move into some sun salutations, some little peekaboos here. So think of scooping tailbone just slightly, drawing your low belly up towards your chest, feeling the crown of your head lift towards the sky. We're going to take hands in prayer position, nice and open here through the collarbones. Let's start with the arms as we inhale, reach them back and up. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms. And exhale, hands come down. On the next one, let's inhale. We're going to sweep the arms. Bend your knees as you exhale. Come all the way forward, touch your mat. Then we're going to inhale, halfway lift. We say peekaboo. Exhale and fold. Let's come all the way back up to stand. Sweep your arms, palms come together. Exhale, hands back down. Do that one again. Inhale, sweep your arms. Exhale, bow all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift, peekaboo. Exhale and fold in. Inhale to rise, come all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Let's move on. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale and bow all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift, peekaboo. Exhale, hands come down. Let's step back into a plank pose. So in your plank pose, squeeze your bum. You can have your knees down as well. We want to feel lengthened from the crown of our head out to our heels. Let's take one more inhale breath. And then as we exhale, we're going to lower so knees can drop first. We want to come down slowly, all at the same time. Press the tops of your feet down, shoulders on the back. Let's inhale, rise, baby cobra snake. And then exhale back into downward facing dog. Good. Let's hold for a couple breaths here. And then we're going to look towards our hands. Let's inhale, step our right foot forward. Exhale, pop your left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, peekaboo. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms and rise up, palms together. Exhale, hands come back down. Inhale, sweep your arms. Exhale, bow all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift, peekaboo. Exhale, hands come down, feet step back. This time we're just going to take one breath here and then lower yourself down. So knees can come down first. Press the tops of your feet down, roll your shoulders. Inhale, cobra snake. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Good, couple breaths. And then look towards your hands. Inhale, step left foot forward. Exhale, pop right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, peekaboo. Exhale and fold. Inhale, let's rise, palms together. Exhale, hands down. And release them by your side. Good, we're going to do a little bit of balancing. So we're going to start with eagle's pose. I'm going to face you so you can see. We're going to start with our hands on our hips. We're going to bend our knees. So really kind of feeling your feet. You might want to lift and spread those toes out. Feeling all parts of your feet pressing down. We're going to shift our weight over to one leg just a little bit. The other leg's going to lift and wrap around. If the ankle doesn't wrap, that's okay. Toes can touch. Feel really grounded through your standing leg and your hips. Keep your chest lifted. And then we can add in eagle arms like we did earlier. Pick a gazing point out in front. Help you with your balance. Don't hold your breath. Good job. Let's unravel. Come all the way back out. Give your standing leg a little shake, a little love, maybe some ankle circles. Good. Back to center we come. Hands on the hips. Bend those knees. Shift your weight over. Other leg now is going to lift and wrap. Take a moment, feel your core muscles draw in, your chest lift, and then add in the arms if you like. Keep your shoulders down on your back, lift your elbows out and away. Good job. Unravel arms, unravel your legs, shake everything out. Okay, so we're going to do some more work balancing. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me do this. Now, when we're doing this exercise, we have to really keep our attention on what we're doing. This is how we practice mindfulness, is really noticing everything, because if we don't, we're going to wobble out of this. So let's do hands in prayer position. That's going to help. We're going to work with one leg, so we're going to do kind of a pendulum movement. So as we inhale, we're going to lift one leg up, foot is flexed. As we exhale, we're slowly going to push that heel back behind us, pressing out through the crown of the head. Good. Let's inhale. Really slow. Come forward. Lift the knee. Changing the gaze gradually. Exhale and reach back. Good. Let's do this one more time on this side. Inhale. Slowly rise. Exhale and press back. Good job. Let's lower that foot down. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side. When you're ready, hands to prayer position. Slowly inhale, lift your knee up. Exhale, push the heel back. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, reach back. We only have one more. Inhale, slowly try to make this last one the slowest one. And exhale, let's reach back. Good work. Let's come back to center, relax your arms, shake your feet out. All right, we're gonna stay standing. We're gonna step one leg back and we're gonna come to a high lunge. So our back heel is gonna be lifted, front knee more or less over top the ankle. We're gonna square our hips. You can go as deep as you want in this, but we want to maintain lots of strength in our legs and our core. Hands are going to be in prayer position. Babies love watching us move. So ready? We're going to inhale, slowly sweep the arms down, reach them all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Try to keep your body nice and still. Inhale, sweep the arms down, and all the way back to center. Now on the next one, let's inhale. We're going to reach the arms down and all the way up. From here, let's come to cactus pose. Very slowly now, we're going to twist towards our front thigh, getting the torso moving. Exhale, back to center. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Let's lower our hands down to our mat. Sweep that front leg back. Come to downward facing dog. Reach those hips back. Give a nice stretch to the back. And then we're going to step our other leg forward to come into a high lunge on that side. Slowly rise. Set yourself up here, feeling that strength in your legs and your glutes. Core is drawn in and lifted. Let's do hands in prayer position. Feel your feet. When you're ready, let's add in the movement. Inhaling. Exhale, hands come down. Good stuff. Inhale. Hands come down. One more time. Inhale. Reach the arms up. Let's come to cactus. Take a second here. Feel your inner thighs squeezing. We're going to inhale and twist. Hello. Exhale and come back. Inhale and twist. Good job. Exhale, come back. Lower your hands down. Slide that front leg back to downward facing dog. Okay, let's come forward to our plank pose and let's lower all the way down onto our tummies again. So we want a little bit of space around our arms here. do some work to strengthen our upper back and our glutes. So we're gonna press our feet down, squeeze your bum muscles, palms are gonna face down, and then we're gonna squeeze shoulder blades as we lift our palms up and take our heart forward. Now see if you can keep tension on your shoulders as you take your arms down, so feeling triceps working here. Reach your arms out to the side, maybe baby's joining in, wiggling fingers. And now as we reach our arms forward, try not to shrug your shoulders and pull your hands all the way back. Good, take a rest here, so lower down. You can even stack your hands, rest your forehead down, and just kind of wiggle out your hips, relaxing the glutes. If it feels good, you could also bend your knees and sway your feet. I like to keep mine down and do a nice little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, let's do this again. So set up your legs, feel your glutes strong, hands under the shoulders. We're gonna squeeze the shoulder blades as we lift. Pause here, take your arms down, extend out to the crown of your head, reach them out to your side, wiggle fingers if you like. Now reach them forward, but don't shrug your shoulders. Good, and pull them all the way back in, and lower down and take a rest. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, so bring your hands back under your shoulders. Curl your toes under. We're going to press back up into tabletop. If you need a blanket to pad your knees, slide it under. We're going to be kneeling for a little bit. Okay, so this one is to create some more movement through your torso, your spine, and give you a stretch through your shoulders as well. So you're going to take one hand behind your head, other hand's on your mat for support. We're going to be pushing off that hand so you can bend your elbows a bit. We're going to inhale and pull the elbow back. So we're twisting. As you exhale, this arm is going to come underneath the other arm. We rest down and we look over the shoulder. Okay, push off. Let's inhale. Slowly come back to center and twist. Exhale and reach under. Good. One more time. This one feels really good. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's come back to center. Reposition yourself. We're going to do this on the other side. So hand behind your head. When you're ready, inhale, pull the elbow back. Exhale and reach under. Look over your shoulder. Nice. Inhale, slowly pull back. Exhale, reach under. Good stuff. One more time. Inhale, nice and slow. And exhale, reach under. Good. Let's come back to center. We're going to take our knees together, flatten the tops of your feet, sink your hips back, and you can either reach your hands forward or bring your hands back by your feet, palms up, and rest your forehead down. So like a tight little child's pose, we're going to take a few breaths here, really breathing into your upper back and neck. Good stuff. We're going to progress this, so you're going to hold onto your heels. You're going to carefully roll to the crown of your head without bearing a lot of weight, and sort of stretching between those shoulders, breathing into there. This is called hare pose. The Easter Bunny's coming soon. Good. Lower your hips down, bring your hands under your shoulders, slowly rise up. Okay. So we're going to come back to seated. I'm going to move some things around on my mat. Here we go. So let's take our legs out in front. And a lot of times when we come down to seated, babies then want to join us, or maybe they want to nurse if you're nursing, and you can totally do that in this next sequence. So with our legs into a V, we're going to come to cow face pose. So bend one leg, tuck that foot underneath the other leg, grab hold of it, and pull it across to your outside hip. Then we're going to stack the other leg over. So as best as you can, knee on top of knee, feet on either side with the feet flexed. Even here through the pelvis, babies can come and sit on your top leg if you like. And let's just relax our shoulders down. Let's take arms up by our side. And you might be feeling this in your outer hips and glutes, so we're going to take this nice and slow. Feel free to hinge forward, taking the entire pelvis with you whenever you feel like you want a little bit more. Nice, slow, smooth breaths. Try to breathe all the way down with your inhale into those hips, into the base of your pelvis. couple more breaths. If you ever want to reach your arms forward and stretch out to your back, you can do that as well. Just winding down our practice now. Good. And then we're slowly going to walk our hands all the way back to come out of this. Take hold of one leg. Take your legs out, lean back, give them a shake, 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 shake. And let's switch over to the other side. Good, lengthen up nice and tall. Arms out on either side. And then we can start to hinge if you like. But if this is a different side and it needs a little bit more time, then just give it that time. Hopefully you're still with me. We've got some nice stretches coming up on our back, so we'll finish with that and then we'll have some cuddle time. Good, if you want to reach forward for the last few breaths, feel free. Awesome, good job. Here we go, walk your hands back, rise up, take hold of that top foot, slide it off, bottom leg out, shake, 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 shake. Good, and now let's come onto our backs. So babies usually want to be on top of us a little bit, which is great, no problem there at all. We're going to start with the figure 4 stretch, so crossing one ankle over, foot flexed. If baby's with you, maybe you just stay like this, or maybe you can bring the leg in without holding it. If you have your hands free, go ahead, grab the leg, pull it in a bit closer. Taking some nice deep breaths here. If you've been following along in my workouts this week, your glutes might be a little bit sore, so this could feel great. Good, and then we're going to lower that leg down. With the leg that's crossed over, let's extend it up, heel lifted. We can interlace our hands behind the leg and bring it in. Try not to lift your bum up, so keep the sit bone reaching forward. And maybe do some nice ankle circles. Just kind of letting fluids drain back to the body. Good, and then I'm going to lower that leg down. I'm going to switch over to the other side. So crossing it over, maybe holding here, or bringing the leg in, or grabbing hold of the leg to pull it in closer. So try not to let your hips lift up here. Keep them pressing down. You don't have to bring the knee in too close. That's fine. Keep that breath nice and smooth. Awesome. Lower that leg down. That leg that's crossed is going to extend up. Interlace your hand behind. Keep your hip down. And then do some ankle circles. Trying to spread your toes. All right, excellent. Let's lower that leg down. We're going to bring our knees in towards our chest. Let's give ourselves a back massage. So a little circle, just feeling our muscles, get a little squeeze there against the mat. Let's go in the other direction. Good, we're going to come back to center for some happy baby pose. So draw your knees wide, press your tailbone forward. You can stay like this. You can also stack the feet and just stay like this, or you can grab hold of the soles of your feet. Keep your tailbone reaching out in front, maybe swaying a little bit from side to side again. Good, release your feet, bring your knees together. Let's take our arms out by our sides in T, and let's drop our legs over to one side for a twist. So you can use your top hand if you like on your top leg. Try and turn your head away from your knees. Breathe here. Good, let the knees come back to center, a little bit of rocking. Shift your hips over, drop your knees to the other side, turn your head. Breathe here. Job. Bring your knees back to center, rocking. We're going to hug our knees in. Squeeze them in nice and tight. Pull your forehead all the way up. And then we're going to lower down to Shavasana. So if you have a bolster or a cushion, you want to bring it underneath of you for a little bit more chest opening. I think my hair's all crazy now. Then you can do that and lie back down. So this just helps to open up the front body and the front of the shoulders from perhaps carrying your baby and any slouching you've been doing. And just relax everything, even if baby's crawling all over you or you're holding baby or feeding baby. Just see if you can really connect down through your back body. Maybe letting your eyes close or your gaze soften. Bringing attention to any sensations in the body, the temperature of the body, the parts that are tense, the parts that are relaxed. Soften through your face and your mouth. Letting your breath just be easy and smooth, doesn't have to be super deep or long. Can you stay for maybe 5 or 6 more breaths? Just this little bit of peacefulness, kind of in the middle of our day, to help us be there for our families, but also making sure that we're checking in with ourselves. Okay, if you're still with me, let's have 2 more breaths. Okay, I'm going to start to wiggle my fingers. I'm going to reach my arms up. Good. And then very carefully start to roll over to your side. And from there, you can come all the way up to sit comfortably. I hope you're able to get some of that practice in and that you're able to get outside today. Looks like a beautiful sunny day. So I'm going to bring hands to prayer position. I'm going to say namaste, babies, and namaste, moms and dads, and have a wonderful day.